perform the attention position, you want to start with your feet together, weight evenly spread out between the balls of your feet and your heels. Your knees, you don't want them locked because then you'll lose circulation, but you also don't want them too far bent because it's uncomfortable. So you want a nice, even middle. Then your hips, just make sure that they're over your knees and over your feet. You don't want them too far out because that'll hurt your back. And then you want your shoulders, you want them back, but you don't, not too far back because that'll hurt your shoulders too. And then you don't want them too far forward because that'll also hurt your shoulders. So you want to make sure you have a nice, even, comfortable position. For your head, you want your head 10 degrees above the horizon. In order to make sure that it's 10 degrees above the horizon, you put your thumb in the little crevice between your collarbones, and then you want your fingers under your chin, and that makes the perfect 10 degrees. You want your mouthpiece in line with your nose, not too far up and not too far down. Either one will make it hard to put your mouthpiece to your mouth. So make sure it's there. You want your elbows not too far out, and you don't want them too far in. So nice, even, right there. The command for this is on 4 counts. The first one will be band, the second is 10, and then the third one is hut. On 4, that's when you go into the attention position. So this is what it'll sound like. Band, 10, hut, then you go into your position. What it looks like is band, 10, hut. The next command is parade rest. This, you'll be starting in your attention position. You'll only ever do the parade rest from your attention position. So, you start in your attention, and the count will go parade, rest, and then you go on the next count. So what parade rest looks like is, for clarinets, you're going to want your right hand still on bottom with your thumb still on your rest, but now the thumb will be kind of in line with your hips, and then your left hand will stay on top. Okay? And then, in your feet, you want to make sure they're shoulder width apart, not too spread out, and you don't want them too far in. Okay? So shoulder width apart, and then your hands are here, and then for your head, you want to make sure instead of doing 10 degrees above horizon, you want to do 10 degrees kind of below the horizon. The command for this, what they'll call is parade, rest. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Parade, rest. Next command is the right haste. This is used to turn the entire band to the right. So how to do this is that you'll be using your left foot. You'll always be using your left foot in marching band. So even though we're saying right haste, don't get that mistaken for using your right foot. Okay? So to do this, you'll put your left foot forward, make sure you're pointing your foot, and then your right foot is staying in place. It's just your pivot. The transition will look like this, and then you bring your left foot to your right, and then you're facing to the right. Okay? So you start here, you're in like an attention pose, but then you put left foot forward, turn, and bring your left foot in. What this will sound like is band, right, pace. We'll say back is right, turn, close. So this is what it'll look like. Band, right, pace, right, turn, close. Okay, the next command is the left pace. This is the same thing as the right pace, but now you'll be putting your left leg behind your right in order to turn to the left. So how this will look is band, left pace, left, turn, close. Okay? So how to do this, you'll want to make sure your left foot is behind your right to make it more comfortable for turning. Okay? Because otherwise, if it's too far out, then you're not going to turn in a nice way. Okay? If you turn behind your right leg, then your feet are together and you can easily bring it into your right. Again, what this will look like is band, left pace, left, turn, close, And notice how I'm doing the call back the same way as the right, but now with saying left, because you're turning to the left side. The next command is the about haste. For this, the purpose is to turn all the way 180 degrees facing the other direction. So to do this, you're starting in your attention just like the other two hastes. For this, you're going to start in the attention position, then you're going to put your left foot behind your right, go on both toes, go all the way back around 180 degrees, and then you bring your left to your right and you're back into attention, just facing the other direction. Now, you'll want to do it one more time to get back facing the right way. So, it's the same way. You just go up on your toes, left, around, bring your left in. The command for this is band, about, haste, back, turn, close. Notice how we're not saying about, turn, close, we're saying back. So you'll stay here, this is what it'll look like. Band, about, haste, back, turn, close. And then one more time. Band, about, haste, back, turn, close. Next command I'll be teaching is the horns up and horns down position. To do this, you're going to start at attention. Okay? And then for clarinet, you just want to snap from attention to your playing position. You want to make sure that your horn is not too far out, because then it's awkward, and you don't want it too far in. You want a nice angle like that. Okay? And then the command for this is horns up, and then to do horns down, it'll be the same thing, but horns down. So this is what it's going to look like. So, horns up, snap. Then for horns down, you'll go horns down. Okay, the next command that I'll be teaching is the mark time and the halt command. To do this, you'll be starting in the attention position, and then the drum major or director will say mark, time, mark, and you'll say back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then the halt will be to stop the band. This is what the commands mark, time, and halt will look like together. Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, band, halt, step in, close.